So I watched the latest movie release on Amazon Prime Video called as Música. To be honest with you, after finishing the movie, when I researched about this movie and the person on which this movie is based on, that was the more interesting part than the entire story of the movie itself. Though the movie was really well made, the direction was pretty amazing, and I was in total awe of the direction of this movie, that some of the scenes were crafted so beautifully, so uniquely, they were filmed so uniquely, so creatively, that I was really in awe of the director. But now let's talk about the person on which the movie is based on. So the person is Rudy Mancuso. Now at the very start of the movie, we see a line based on a real life, and then the sentence is ended with "unfortunately." Right at that moment I was like, are we going to watch a very depressing, sad movie? The end of the movie is going to be pretty sad, but I can tell you it's none of that. But coming back to the story, the premise of the movie is something like this, that here is our lead guy who can hear voices very closely, and he in fact hears them in a rhythmic fashion, in a musical fashion. Now for example, here in this room, just at the top, I have my fan running and a few kids are playing outside my window. Now our lead guy will actually combine these two voices, these two noises, and then make it into a rhythmic sound in his head. And that's how he operates, and because of that he has a few problems in his relationships, because he kind of goes out of the conversation that he's having and just focuses on those sounds, on those melodies, on those rhythms, and he's completely lost in those. So therefore his 4-year-long relationship takes a hit, and after that our story progresses, and obviously throughout the movie he meets Camila Mendes' character, who is his real life girlfriend. But my main problem of this movie was the premise on which the movie was set on. Like, he can hear all these sounds and he can make the rhythm out of it in his mind unconsciously, and therefore it creates the disturbances in his life. And that is what I really liked about the premise, and I hoped that the movie delved deeper into his disease or whatever was happening with his head. I really wish that the movie dived deeper into this thing. But sadly it majorly focused on his love story and only about his love story. But then this is the thing with, you know, such type of movies which are based on real lives, because you can't really ask something out of the story, because the story is what it is, unless and until there are a lot of creative liberties taken in the story. But other than that, the story is facts, and at least close to facts, and as a viewer you can't question the story. But having said all of this, I really liked how the movie was actually shot, and as I mentioned earlier, that how creatively this movie was shot. A few scenes in particular, like there is one long scene in which they have to show at least 4-5 days of his life that is changed now. So a lead character is in his room, he puts on a t-shirt and he walks out of the room, and then the set changes, and then he does something into that room, and then he again walks off, and again the set changes, and it really happens for at least 2 to 3 minutes. And it was so pleasing to watch, because through that entire scene they showed so creatively that what has happened in his life in this week or in these 3-4 days. So I really liked that part, and there were more instances similar to using this creative style of filmmaking, and I really appreciated that. Other than that, the length of the movie is not disturbing at all. It's just 1.5 hours of watch. It's like that, you know, coming of age love story in which our main character is having those typical struggles with his life, with his dating life and all those things, but there is this different element of his disease, or so to say a disease, and how that disease actually affects his life. But as I said earlier, that disease is not explored too much in this movie. But still I want to mention that the way this movie was shot and how the movie was directed, it was pretty creatively done, and I appreciated that about this movie. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's a fun breezy watch. You can enjoy it. It's on Amazon Prime Video, and you can check out some other videos on my channel as well. And as always, thank you so much for watching.